get up to today?
If there is aught you wish to know of vocations, mayhap I can advise you. 'Tis a vocation for those who seek to master the sword and shield. Fighters favor a balanced approach, excelling in both offense and defense, and can adapt to any situation. I am a fighter myself, and should there come a time when you impress me with your prowess, I might be willing to impart unto you some of what I know. Should you dedicate yourself to a vocation, you will find that new paths to master will open up to you over time. Try them as you like. Very well. There is no wrong choice in any case. It is entirely up to you which vocation you adopt. But I shan't take up any more of your time. Pray, be well. If there is aught you wish to know of vocations, naturally it is a vocation for those who seek to master the bow, an exceptionally useful long-ranged weapon. At close range, however, a bow is nary more useful than a walking stick. Aye, the secret to being a successful archer is maintaining distance between you and your foes. 'Tis a vocation for those who seek to master the mystical arts. Magic. Mages can cast a wide array of offensive spells and aid their allies with magical support. However, the more powerful the spell, the longer one must spend incanting it. Thus, a mage is unlikely to last long on the field of battle without allies to protect them. 'Tis a vocation for those who seek to master the dagger. Such blades lack heft, though this grants them the advantage of speed. Thieves favor light armor, which leaves them more vulnerable to attacks than those of other vocations. Their talents depend upon their finesse and ability to compensate for the length of their blade through sheer agility. 'Tis a vocation for those... I am a fighter myself, and should there come a time when you impress me with your prowess, very well. There is no... But I shan't take up...
So this is where you've been. Come with me to the village entrance. The Watchhead's waiting for you.
We may benefit from pursuing the information.
似とる。
とこちょっと世界観が違う気がする。普通のにしよう。さっきこいつ勝手に溺れて死んだんだな。自分のレベルがいくつだ。レベル5。弓のやつが一人しかいないな。あった。この人にしようか。
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. Ah, good.
勝手に水に落ちて死なないでね。
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
Now Sir Gregor wants a word, eh? Hardly surprising. The Arisen's attentions are always in demand. I know where that person can be found, Master. This way.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Our road was a long one, but here we are at last.
Ah, you've returned. Good timing, too. I have questions for you. First and foremost, will you accompany me to the capital? My thanks. Are you ready to depart, or do you need some time to prepare? Very well.
ちょっとこの辺のサブクエ領土じゃオートなんじゃん今回は。フローラに果肉の概念を渡す。
We might make the fruit roborant ourselves, or purchase some at Rune's apothecary in Melv. Very well. I'll guide you there directly.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
You really ought to have returned by now.
じゃ案内してくれるやん。
Here at last.
誰？この人。
Ah, well met. Here for some fruit, Roborant, are we?
うん。これか。いくついるんだろう。1個でいいか。
Do come again.
What say we see this delivered?
うん、そうです。どこ行くの？
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit roborant for me? Oh, so this is what it looks like. Brilliant. Many thanks, sir. I haven't much to offer in return, but I'll be sure to tell Grandfather what you did for us. He'll want to reward you proper like, I'll bet.
Such moments make me proud to serve the Arisen.
おかなり。
Now Sir Gregor wants a word, eh? Hardly surprised. The Arisen's attentions are always in demand. A person of import, I take it? Very well.
Well met, sir. How might I be?
Eh, 結構いい値段するな。とりあえずチェーンメール。
Good service.
で、ほぼスカンピンだな。
Always a pleasure.
これでいこ
I do so enjoy stocking up on supplies.
Spending gold to make gold? Is that not a contradiction?
I quite agree.
う。いかにも新兵っぽい感じだな、この。下はパンツっぽいかな。
Follow me. Good. We're here.
Make haste, then. We must leave anon. Good. Then let us be on our way.
It is about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I'm up to the challenge.
Try not to get hit. Lest all that vim goes to waste.
ちょっとお金回収するまで待ってよ。あ、ヘビーになった。荷物移動。何が重い？
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true.
No doubt, this triumph will spur us into the next.
どうぞ。
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. Only to against the world, as we say.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
Arisen is the lawful ruler of Vermin. So it has always been. To claim the title is to claim the throne. Yet, not all claims are true. Our kingdom sees many pretenders, and they are not dealt with lightly. Best hope you are one of them. Regardless, do well not to invite my mistrust.
I'll turn you into a mid-cushion.
ちょっとせや。
The Arisen has been put to sleep!
はい、埋めてしまった。
Arisen! Are you alright?
お尻を押したりなんかされる。何もしてない。
Look there. I espy another statue.
What say we mark it in our minds as a place of interest?
どこ？実像が見えるって。まあいいか。
This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations. Come to think of it, we're all of differing vocations, aren't we?
Our respective abilities.
Hold here a moment. I shall bid them open the gate.
Who's that you've brought with you, Watchhead, sir?
An Arisen, by all appearances.
An Arisen? Another pretender, you mean? I see the Sovereign's ascension has done little to stop such charlatans from plying their trade.
'Tis uncertain. This one commands the loyalty of the pawns.
What? Impossible. You know as well as I do that there can be but one Arisen, and he's up in the palace.
I'm well aware of how preposterous the idea is, thank you. However, as I do not believe it my place to rule on such a matter, I will make my report to the capital. If the claim is false, we will be rewarded handsomely for our trouble. If the claim is true, however, who can say? All's been arranged. Come, let us pass through the gate.
Pray, allow me to open yon chest.
An ox cart was meant to meet us, yet 'tis nowhere in sight. Aught may have befallen it. Best we press on.
As a matter of fact, we've not counted a thief among our number for some time.
We've no need of a thief if we are content to overwhelm our foes with sheer force.
Oh, びっくりした。なんだ。
Is everyone all right? More marks of the dragon's fury. Its rampage must have weakened the earth here.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
I say we collect as much as we can carry.
これか。違ったわ。超高素材をどうたらって言ったのはどのこと？ここ。
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be an effort.
You
have my protection. Not
お金は大事。これ拾ったかも。まだ。
I dare say the cart shan't be traversing this. Onward! It might await us on the road ahead.
Come to think of it, some masters rearrange their party at the drop of a hat. One such as dismissed me after only half a day of service.
each to their own. Well done, Master.
I've a knack for gathering items, and am ever on the hunt for new finds.
I'll gladly try out any useful mechanisms I espy.
ちゃんと服着てから来てください。おい、そうか。楷書っていうのもちょこちょこ拾うけど、なんだろうな。お、ちょっと豪華な宝箱だぞ。怠惰のリング。
You're well fond of picking things up, aren't you?
よっぽど好きなんですね、物集めが。ほっとけ。大事だろうがよ。荷物が戻ってきたの、さっきの場所に。くるーっと。
Oh, I don't know about you, Master, but I'm worn out. Mightn't we have a rest before pressing on?
もう荷物がいっぱいで重くなってる。ちょっとこれ渡していくか。腐った獣肉。ここもなんかある。
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
What's this? We're trapped.
Ooh.
A Cyclops! To think we'd encounter one here of all places.
Cyclops! Pray, you and your
いてててて。
Focus your strength, Arisen.
使うの R2 じゃなかった。
I'll turn you into a pit, Richard. I've got hold of the enemy.
Focus. I need a decision to spell.
Nicely done.
Look out, Arisen! Under attack! Well done. We can ill afford to rush headlong into battle. Let us watch our foe play to determine our best strategy here.
Not let myself be upset sound. Fall back.
うお、
Not waste this chance. Like a stretch
長さが取る。
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall...
You have my gratitude, sir. Could seem I misjudged you.
なんかよくわからん道に倒してる。
I had taken you for another false arisen. Goodness knows we see a lot of them. Yet the value you showed in coming to our aid has dispelled such thoughts. Here, take this as a mark of my trust. Give it to one of the sentinels stationed at the gates to the capital, and you'll be granted an audience with Captain Brandt. You're free to make your own way to the capital now. I see no need to keep you under constant watch, and I'm sure you'll breathe a little easier as well, aye? Of course, if you'd rather continue to accompany us, you are still welcome to join us on the ox cart. 'Tis your decision.
いい人じゃん。どっちにしろ、あ、どっちにしろかなあかんのですよ。
Ah, here's the cart now. Do you intend to join us?
どうしようね。
Very well. Board the ox cart and we'll be off.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
They can be most convenient, though they travel only during the day.
Tis a chest. I shall take a look inside.
話しかけて飲むか。
I've a pressing duty to which I must.
We're sitting out. Jump on if you're paid.
飲みたい人ですよ。フォンは歩かせんねや。あ、目を閉じるにしたら一気に行くのかな。
Goblins! What rotten luck! We've need of your aid again, sir.
What to do?
Goblins approach!
We have no need of... Bolting our enemy.
Nice of you to say so.
Well said.
Seems we drove them off. You've my thanks for aiding us. Vernworth isn't far from here. Will you join us the rest of the way? All right. Into the ox cart, then.
あ、さっきの人いるかな。
You have no need of my assistance at present, but I shall be ready to render aid at a moment's notice.
あれ、ランタンつけるのどうやってやるんだっけな。ランタンのつけ方を忘れた。これか。
We have found a material.
どうだったかな。体埋まってるじゃん。翌朝。 プニングにいた人だな。
I was informed of your coming would be arisen.
Captain Brandt, this individual summoned a pawn through a rift stone. Several witnesses can attest to it. Though I admit I had my doubts at first. It would seem this is no mere deceiver.
This one's not a bad sort. Saved our hides on the way here.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one arisen. That arisen now resides within the palace. Indeed, he is our sovereign and the rightful ruler of Vermont. It follows, therefore, that this ruffian before us is naught but a pretender. You must submit to questioning. If you value your life, you will not attempt to flee. I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand watch outside. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Then you have truly lost your memory? In that case, mayhap I ought to explain the situation before we proceed. You, and no other, are the sovereign, the only legitimate ruler of this kingdom. Some days past, you confronted the dragon in the village of Melv, whereupon you became arisen. The people rejoiced, for our true liege had finally appeared, ending Vermont's long years of council rule. Yet, not all celebrated your coming. Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous council, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the consul's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, Your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct Your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave. Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the sovereign in your stead, a mere puppet. However, with Your Majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling my thumbs as Disa plays her games. I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in the tavern that we might discuss them. This one's cleared of all suspicion and has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the good sir no further. Are we clear?
My sword arm could use some work.
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Consign it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Can you tell me which way he went? Thought you could hide, eh? Oi! Halt!
皆さんこんばんは。まだまだ最序盤ですね。荷物が重くてね、どっかで売るかなんかしたいんだけどな。
A ladder, is it? How convenient.
We ought to put it to good use.
はしごが使えそうですね。はしごが使えそうですね。ってどこにはしごが。
Oh, 'tis you. You're the good sir who aided me in Melve. Thank you again, sir. You don't know how grateful I am to you.
ああ、いえいえ、どういたしまして。いいですか。いいですかというか、お金がなくてまだ上着しか買えてないんです。
Sir, we've started selling that medicine you gave me at our shop. Why don't you come see?
Tell is, Vermund was once the Beastren Kingdom.
Fascinating.
Welcome to Bjorn's Armory. And quality is what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, just remember...
8000円。ようやく頭に何かかぶれるな。ファイターだからやっぱちょっと重装にしないとな。ちょっと上着はとりあえずチェーンメール着てるから足だな、足。石膏ガーディアン。これお金足りひんやん。お金足りねえじゃねえか。8600円。とりあえずこれにしとくか。はい、いきます。確かにドグマとか特にそうですよね。装備の性能は意外となんとかなったりするからな。
Many thanks.
Our packs are heavier, and our purses far lighter.
These were necessary expenses, mind. No use clinging to every last coin.
ちょっとファイターっぽくなった。宿屋ないかな、宿屋。荷物を下ろしたい。宿屋っぽいけど、このマークは何？だからレンジャーとかなんかそういうののギルドっぽい気がしなくともない。ここはなんか明治のギルドかな。あ、宿って書いてる。
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
Well met. You are come to Shakir's Inn, a place of respite for the weary traveller. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality in all Vernworth.
魔力を持たないものをしようかな。よくわかんないけど、とりあえず預けとこう。ああ、間違えた。預ける。腐ってるけど、とりあえず置いとく。こういうアイテム全部とりあえず捨てずに置いといてしまうんですよね。読むことで魔法を発動できる魔導書、サンダーレイン2を発動できる。これ使い切りなのかな。消費アイテムなのかどうなんだろう。まあとりあえず相手との絆を深める力がある。有効度を上げるやつなのかな。ちょっとわかんないけど、とりあえず直しとこう。しまっとこう。ランタンのオイルは持ってる方がいいか。これ持ってなくても強化の時とか倉庫のやつ自動で使ってくれるのかな。リング
Much obliged.
どうなんでしょうね。そういう情報は今んとこないですね。おうちモデルとかっていうの。あ、動きが速くなったと。夜になったらどうだろうって言ってたな。夜まで待たないといけないのかな。明星の雫。ちょっと場所だけ確認しとくか。あ、宝箱。そうなんですよね。2000円取られますからね。ここか。ここだな。夜になったらここに来ると。 きのとこか。ここだな。
Greetings. Welcome to the Guild Hall. Here we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocations. If there is aught I may assist you with, simply say the word.
イケメンっぽい感じじゃん。探求心の証って何それ。劇場の陰で見つけない240個存在し特別報酬を得られます。アコギな商売してますよ。2000円はちょっと。まあこの説明はいいか。あるの1700ポイント。長押し語に話す。だって待って、つけて R はなんかちょっと面白そう。この技普通のドラマの時こっちになかったっけな。これはなちょっといまいち使い道がないんだな。空列山これはあった方がいいだろうな。多分ハーピー戦う時円月切り。はい。後でなんか BF かフォームスターズやるなら声かけてくださいね。そっちもやろうかなと思ってるんで。こっちも何がいいかな。キュアスポットは絶対いるよな。前のパターンだとさ、火に弱いやつが結構いたけどな。あとはサンダー。これは覚えておいてもらった方がいいなきっと。魔法の炎症速度飛躍的にはこれはって言っててもらった方がいい。 にフローティングはあんまいらんような気もするな。とりあえずなしにしとこうか。自分のアビリティをつけるの忘れた。これはつけとく。53。
Forgive me. You see, as we currently have no archer staves or great swords on hand, we are unable to outfit new members. And we cannot simply purchase more, as the delivery of arms intended for the local armory and other guilds in this domain was plundered by goblins. So regrettably, I cannot assist you. Unless you were to procure a weapon yourself, that is. Let me see. What else can I tell you of our guild? Certain vocations are Let me see. What else can I tell you of our guild? Methinks Roderick will be able to tell you aught of the stolen shipment. He runs the local armory, and we purchase almost all of our stock from him. May fortune smile upon you, sir.
Let us commence our search without delay. Where to first?
そこの宝箱は取れないのかな。こっちから入ってないか。見えてるだけの宝箱か。ああ、でも日が暮れてきたな。まだ夜ではないか。間違えた。こいつだっけ？この人。
What a bizarre village that was. I'm still not sure what to make of it. The villagers stared at me with a bizarre intensity.
Your Majesty, your timing is impeccable. I just thought to call for you. 'Tis not a matter for prying ears. Pray, let us speak out here. As I informed you when last we spoke, the palace is filled with the Queen Regent's sycophants. Should Deesa denounce your Majesty as a false arisen, few would elect to doubt her. Yet if we are to prove your identity, I believe there is no occasion more suitable than the coronation. It was delayed so that the sovereign, that is, the false arisen, could convalesce in the palace, but the date has now been set. The central players in the court ought all be in attendance. It would be a fine opportunity to display your Majesty's power. None would be able to deny that you are the true arisen then. There is a problem, however. Entry to such an event is limited to the chosen few. Only select members of the nobility and citizens who have contributed greatly to Vermont's continued prosperity will be granted entry. If your Majesty is to be counted among them, you will need to attend to a number of tasks. Pray, allow me to summarize them for you. The citizenry have called upon my soldiers to cull monsters that plague the land. I dare say, 'twould be a fine contribution were you to accomplish these tasks unaided. What say you? Might I ask for your cooperation in this matter? I thank you, Your Majesty. There are 3 locales that have seen significant trouble of late. The first is Trevo Mine, to the northwest. We've had reports of goblins swarming in great numbers. Next is Half Village, west of Vernworth. I believe soldiers have already been dispatched to cull an infestation of saurians there. Finally, there is a call for someone to locate a group of soldiers tasked with delivering freight. They were last seen crossing the second bridge on the eastern edge of Vermont.
It is our duty to bring the beasts low.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. You will need to infiltrate the palace to gather evidence of Deeza's misdeeds. I hesitate to ask something so dangerous of you, yet I fear we have few other options. I have attempted to do the same through my own channels for now. Would that I could undertake the task myself, but my station prohibits me from reckless action. What say you, Your Majesty? Might I ask this task of you? I shall ensure that the door to the Queen Regent's office is open between midnight and dawn. Pray use that time to conduct your investigation. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty. Of all those who serve the Queen Regent, there is but one who I have no doubt will lend his support to your Majesty's cause. I refer to Waldar, a magistrate. Many a time has Deeza demanded Waldar amend the Code of Vermont to her own benefit. And many a time has the magistrate refused her, for he is loyal to none but the spirit of the law. As our laws dictate that your Majesty is our rightful ruler. Thus, as the staunchest supporter of the law known to the palace, I'm quite confident that Waldar will be willing to vouch for your Majesty. What say you? Might you be willing to aid me in arranging the magistrate's release? I've prepared a means for you to enter the palace dungeon. This mission demands the utmost secrecy. Should you be discovered, I will be unable to lend aught in the way of aid.
Well met, sir. Forgive my presumption, but were you the one who gave my granddaughter that medicine in Melv? I thought so. She's not stopped talking of her adventure since she arrived home. You have my sincerest thanks for aiding her. That girl's always running off on some fool's errand or other, for all my chiding. Once she gets an idea under her bonnet, there's simply no talking her out of it. Now listen, 'tisn't much, but I'd fain offer you a discount on my wares. Pray, make good use of it, won't you? Welcome and well met. Don't think I've forgotten your discount now. I'll knock a few gold pieces off aught you buy. So spend away, my good sir.
Always a pleasure.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shop...
This is for you. What do you think?
This really is fine craftsmanship. This part
Hoi, friend. Klaus sent word that you've agreed to rescue some of my pilfered equipment. I'd be grateful for aught you can reclaim, truly. Fair warning. Goblins are behind these ox cart raids, I've since learned. No doubt they're hoarding the stolen arms in their den. From the tell of it, their lair lies somewhere along the western road. Pray do be careful. If aught were to go awry, 'twould weigh heavily on my heart. Losing my wares for good would make me sore, but no sack of gold can compare to a fellow life, eh? The Goblin's lair? I hope you can reclaim aught from the fiends. 'Twould bring...
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
After you, Arisen.
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I'm by your side.
Well, that wasn't a homecoming I envisioned. I knew the village would be in a bad way, but ne'er did I expect to see an entire basket of swords.
What's this all about? Yeah, more than my life's worth, this.
What to do?
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it. We've got goblins!
One cannot be too careful.
Bet you all where that came from.
Well said. That was superb, Arisen.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics.
I grant you fire's length. Use it well.
I must admit that it feels quite difficult to strike.
Ensure your next attack is no less purposeful. Fall back, and I will heal you with my magic. Wait a minute.
I'll turn you into a pit matron.
It is a foe worthy of caution. Naught save our best can do.
Upsetting the fruit's balance and will fall to the ground. From there, our victory is all but assured.
This battle will demand all our strength. We must stand together. Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Look about, Master. We've got company.
Prepare yourself!
This is one beast we would do better not to enrage. Suffice to say, it would be beyond our power to contend with it.
How are we meant to attack it without hindering it? This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations. More of the same, it seems. Prevailed by the skin of our teeth.
What fails to destroy us only enhances our chances against future adversaries. Tis in caverns such as these that monsters thrive.
We'd best be prepared to make our own light before we proceed.
Of course. I grant you roaring flame.
Turn you into a pinchman.
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Halt right there. We ought to keep watch, lest we be set upon from behind.
We'll manage, whatever comes. We always do, don't we? Our party is well balanced. I can see no weaknesses that might be exploited.
No challenge is beyond our combined might.
'Tis as you say. to a pincushion.
Boy, you there! If you've got to find, give us a hand. Brad, lend us your aid. Get in the goblin!
I grant you fire's blade. Use it well.
Done.
Not a bad idea.
You've a strong arm. The goblins are well routed. You have my thanks. 'Twas a simple patrol mission, till we walked into their ambush. Those cursed things caught us entirely unawares. I don't know where we'd be if you hadn't come along. I pray you'll let me repay the favour, if e'er there's a chance.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
I mislike it here. Peril seems to lurk around every corner.
Should we be assailed, we have but to best our adversary. Full glad I am to see the sky again.
Such dark depths take their toll on the spirit.
I suppose 'tis so.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my speciality. It will be an honor to serve by your side.
turn you into a pincushion.
By magic, imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Truly are formidable, Arisen.
燃えて死にました。あれどうやって消すんでしたっけ？くるくる回ったら消えるのかな、モンハンみたいに。燃え燃え燃え燃えキュン。
The master is.
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. I grant you roaring flame.
なんかローリングのようなやつがないんですよ。どうやってやるんだろう。どうだった。レンジャータイプ。
Uncommon materials can be found here, methinks.
Well spotted. Shall we see what we can find? I will protect you.
I have but 2 words for that performance. Utter perfection.
Let us try for the same results with our next attack.
これか。クエストアイテム。
We'd best report back. With this, the weapons we sought are all accounted for. Shall we present them to Sir Klaus? Methinks I know where to find the person you're looking for.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
お、こっちにも道があったな。そう、ポンめっちゃ喋れますね。3人いるから余計に会話の数が多いのかも。
Water is now invisible in this gloom. No few times has an overconfident step soaked my boots.
I dare say that's part and parcel of the adventurer's trade.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. Early Griffin gets the worm, as they say.
多分選ぶと思いますね。やばい。
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Well done, master.
戦闘終わった後に手パチンとかするんですけどね。道がわからん。
We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
A well-organized pack is my specialty. I'll see to it your burdens are shared between us pawns.
こんなところで野良のポンがうろついとるで。
I'll turn you into a pin.
should be able to move this boulder with our combined might.
Would anyone care to push?
性格は結構あるみたいですけどね、これポーンのなんか転がってきてる。一周回ったんかなこれ。来たことある道っぽい感じだけど、あ、出てきた。さあ帰ろうだけど、戦わずに逃げたサイクロプスがどっかにいるんやな。明るい。
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
昼間ならいないのかな。宿屋で回復したい。橋が潰れてる。どっかから向こう行ったら渡れるのか。渡れた。あれ、このアーチャーダンカンかと思ったら弾丸だったわ。あ、まだいる。走り抜けるか。気づかれた。逃げろー。え、道間違えてるな。こっちじゃない。この下か。逃げろー。あ、さっき夜来たから気づかなかったけど、これこんな道だったんだ。帰ってきた。
I've heard some interesting tidings about town.
Regarding the Vermundian military, yes?
It would seem the Queen Regent has made significant alterations to the chain of command.
なんだろう。
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
Ah, excellent find.
鳥の一世。お、了解です。ちょっと荷物整理したら追いかけます。吹屋さんどこだ。ここじゃなかったのか。あ、ここだ。あそこだ。
Hold on a moment. I recognise that weapon. 'Tis one of my wares. Nay, I won't have it back. I only hope you gave the beasts a good thrashing. Have you been to see Klaus yet? He'll be able to change your vocation for you now. Go on. Take it to him with my blessing.
Good tidings, sir. How fares your retrieval of those plundered weapons? Oh-ho! You have procured an archer's staff, I see. Most excellent. You may now change your vocation to sorcerer, if it pleases you, sir. However, if you wish to register as a warrior instead, you will need to acquire a great sword. Good tidings, sir. How fares your retrieval of those plundered weapons? Marvelous! You have acquired both an archer staff and a great sword. You may now change your vocation as desired, sir. What's more, I bear glad tidings. 'Twould seem our arms shortage is at an end. I dare say the armory will be resupplied anon.
A moment long awaited. Outstanding.
A laudable result. Just what I would expect of the Arisen.
What will our next adventure have in store for us, I wonder?
Say, do I know you? Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you.
Always a pleasure.
Welcome.
Pray, follow me.
よし、宿屋に行って終わるか。
Lots to do. Precious little time.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospital.
あいつ荷物を。
Fatality in all Vernworth.
We must rest, though the sun is still up.
よし、では一旦終わります。何？いろいろもらえた。
To this world I return, ready to put all I've learned to use.
A good sleep does wonders.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Ready to forge on?
そうか、こいつの装備は何も変えてないな。
Follow me, if you would.
まあいいか。